Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another recording of Contrast. Let us continue. So, I can't help but feel like we are just running through areas. Well, see, this is now blocked off. Why didn't they do that before? Uh, but yeah, it totally feels like we're just kind of running through areas. We're not being given enough to do or enough reason to stay. Somebody spent, the creators of this game spent some effort here trying to make this look good, and it does look good. Hey, when I stand in front of this, do I leave my shadow? I don't think I do, but I think the little girl shadow might be getting projected here. No, it's not the little girl's shadow getting projected either. It's the film. Well, I tried to shift into the picture and it cut off. That's strange. I thought we would have been able to actually go in there. That seems rather strange. Oh well, let's continue the story, I guess. Act 1, the problems of three little people. Go to the Excelsior Hotel. Hey, we came out right here at that area that had the luminary, and we already got that luminary. So now there's no reason to do that puzzle. I kind of wish they hadn't done this. I mean, this is a really big reveal to just start off this direction. So, the Excelsior Hotel is just down that way, but I want to take a moment to go the other way. We never really went down this area. So, I see a luminary here. I see something of a collectible.
That's my good girl. Morning. Is Daddy ever coming back? I don't know. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry. Mommy always comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
Okay, so that's weird. That's the original thing that the mother said. And the assumption and implication there is that this is all just a dream she's having, wanting her father to come back. I've noticed some bugs in this game. I mean, come on, you can't have the floor and not being able to walk on it and just fall through it. They should have put some clear markers that you know you can't go that way. It's not a huge penalty if you do die. It's just annoying that the game is not being straight with me. So, seems like we can not get in there. Let's see. Let's see. Connoisseur Gentlemen's Club. Can't get in there. So maybe we have to come back at a different time to try to get that luminary. dirty 24 hours. Let's see. Did we come through here? Or is this a different path? This is a different path to something else. No, this is where we came through. Just looks different when you travel the other direction. So La Pointe was where we were. Ghost Note before that. And then the Plump. No, it says the Plump, but it's got a picture of a plum. And then the shelter, and that's where we started over here. With this. This gate is now open. So we can walk through here. Nice. So we can just go to the Excelsior. Not a very big area, we're starting to realize. What's this? Ah. There we go. So it's the mother singing, but it puts a shadow on the wall. So unfortunately that means we have to run back to the other section as I run through that accidentally. Because if the memory there activates something, I bet the memory in the other place activates something that I could have used to get to the luminary, which would make a lot of sense. Oh, look here.
That's my good girl. Mommy, does Daddy ever come back? I don't know, honey. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry, Mommy always comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
Well, that was kind of weird.
That's my good girl. Mommy, does Daddy ever come back? I don't know, honey. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry, Mommy always comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
So, not giving me enough time here.
That's my good girl. Mommy,
And these jumps are tight.
does Daddy ever come back? I don't know, honey. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry, Mommy always comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep. That's my good girl. Mommy,
So I wonder if these actions that we're seeing here,
Daddy ever come back? I don't know, honey.
she's gonna swing her hand,
Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't
and
you
that's
worry,
gonna knock
Mommy
me out
always
again.
comes back. I'll be home before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
And I don't think those are the actions that were taken before. If
That's my good girl. Mommy, does Daddy ever come back? I don't know, honey. Maybe someday when he's ready. But don't you worry, Mommy always comes back.
there we go.
Before you even wake up. Get some nice sleep.
So that allows me to go over this way. assume that gate is still locked, which allows me to go in here and interact with this. And I found the Extra Life 2012 donor list. So this game had this as an achievement, and I knew it was hidden somewhere where you found the Extra Life logo. I did not realize it was going to put the entire list of people who had donated to Extra Life, which is a charity gaming marathon thing. Uh, People play video games for a very long amount of time and get other people to donate to a good cause. In general, it's probably a fine thing. I don't particularly do it because I just don't play in marathons. Special thanks to the heroes among us. I think it's just gonna keep on going in circles here. Isn't that what this? Uh, and this was a 2012 game, so it's about a 3-year-old game. Maybe a 2-year-old game. Maybe this was made after the Extra Life, but I would have thought this was 2, maybe even less than 2 uh, years old. It looks great for what they're rendering. It's the level design and some of the just game mechanics have some problems. Yep. So that's the achievement for that. I think that solves one problem of me having to bother with wandering around and looking for it, but there's still certainly a lot of other stuff to look around. And that pretty much guarantees that there's no fall damage in this game after falling that far. So we only have a couple more luminaries in the area. Would have been kind of nice if there was some music, special song played there. Seems like I could shift in there. No real reason to. And can't cross this. So we have this over here, which feels like it might lead to Act 2, and then the Excelsior Hotel, and I've looked everywhere else, so I'm fairly confident there aren't any more luminaires outside. There's a lot of cats. Like, why would there be a cat in front of the Excelsior Hotel?
She was getting pretty loud in there. See? You meet a guy's wife, now he's got a whole new reason to make good. How come you know so much? 'Cause my ma used to smack me every time I didn't know. I should try that with my kids.
Yeah, don't try that at home.
I can't get in! The door's locked! I need your help!
Is he setting off a fire alarm there? Get to the 5th floor suite. Start by getting this collectible. It is Carmine's Debt Book Johnny Ferris 20 large. Wow, that's probably a lot of money. I mean, 20 large is $20,000. That is a considerable amount of money. Of course, if you were trying to start a circus, I'm sure 20 large wouldn't get you very far in today's day and age. So, do we have a button? What happens when we hit the button? Nothing. I guess it just calls the thing forward. And then we have a bellhop cart, which I assume oops. Press A to pull from the ledge. Well, geez, I hope I didn't need that card. Was that the right action? Or did I just mess up big time? Do not stand on elevator. Okay. I don't think you have to really tell people that. The whole being prompted to by the little girl seems superficial, not like something you really need to do. Okay. So we can move the chandeliers to get that luminary. We can definitely tell that this is a puzzle or two to get the couple of luminaries in this thing. This is a big puzzle too. Alright. So if we push this, why can't we just walk in the elevator like a normal person? Why can't we just open the gate and walk in? And or break in. Oh, well, that definitely changed the lights. So the light source is in the elevator. That is strange. So that seemed easy enough. And then we can just run down here and get this luminary. And that opens this doorway so we don't have to bother with that anymore. Let's see. So this is the big puzzle of Act 1. It's not, no time limit. I would kind of dislike if it had a time limit or anything like that, but there's no, besides the puzzle itself, there's no extra challenge going on here. So what does this do? I think it sent it back downward. What a strange button. A rather strange button. I mean, really, why would there be a button that sent it back down? Maybe that's some kind of indication of a fire alarm, and then whenever you set off the fire alarm, by default the things actually go downward. Oh gee, I wonder if I'm just supposed to do something like that. Nope. That doesn't make enough sense. Hmm. So the question is, how do we get up another one? Another level. It says do not stand on the elevator. That's almost begging me to stand on the elevator. Nope, that just interacts with that. Hmm. Hmm. How low can these things go? Pretty low, but not low enough. Hmm. Hmm. So it has to be here. And then I think we have to lower one of these in such a way that we can get maybe to that. We are having some sections here when we're running up and down the stairs that are starting to get a little repetitive on this puzzle. Not terribly though. And since this is the big puzzle and we've only done, how many do we think we've done? Maybe 3? There we go. Now when I jump up, did I just jump through that, or did it just clip through it and mess up? Or should I jump through it each time? Let's see, shift in, jump up here. Let's see, jump. No, I'm hitting it. Hmm. Alright. Jump in, jump out. I don't know if that was the way you were supposed to do that or not, but that's the way I did it. That was kind of cheatery. I honestly don't think that was the way you were supposed to do it. Hmm. We still have to get up higher. And it doesn't seem like there's going to be a stairwell this time. You can't just open the door and go back. Hmm. Well, everything is brightly lit now. There are no shadows anywhere. So let's send it back to the beginning and try that. At the very least, I think we could have gotten the luminary there. If not, let it rise up the whole way. So do this, and then we're gonna, seems like it might be a speed puzzle. We just gotta run to the other side as this goes. Hit it and run.
Maybe you could sneak in through a window or something, and then you could let me in.
Well, first things first. Did I get the luminary? I hope I got that luminary. Okay, so I can even kind of understand now why it is the way it is. Because they specifically don't want you to be able to pull off the trick I just pulled off. Except for on this level, which I hope that is the goal. Let's see how many. We have none left in this level. We've gotten them all. So we don't have to keep an eye out for them. That's nice and useful. There we go. And we can even come over here and take a look. See if there's any real reason to bring it up all the way. And for a second there I thought I was gonna jump on the chandelier. But it doesn't seem like I am. It seems like I'm just gonna break through this doorway. Get to the 5th floor. Good thing there was a barrier here. Otherwise I would have just powered right over the ledge. The problems of 3 little people. Get onto the balcony. And don't fall and die. And that was creepy because I was inside the head. The camera was inside the head. So yeah, we gotta get onto the balcony, and we will do that next time. That's it for this recording. Sorry if we didn't really accomplish as much as we want. That was probably the biggest puzzle for this first act of the 3 acts. You can see that we're going through this pretty fast. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.